I've never done anything like this before and I'm super excited. Live in this video, I'm going to show you how to find social media marketing clients. Because if you cannot find qualified prospects, you have nobody to pitch your service to. And if you have nobody to pitch your service to, you won't sign clients and you won't make money. So learning how to prospect and find these business owners is crucially important. And I'm going to show you some of the things that a lot of people are doing that just simply don't work. And I'm going to show you what's been working best for myself and my students. Now, quick note, finding prospects is not going to sign you clients. It's only step one of a 3-step process. You have to prospect and find potential clients. You've then got to convert those prospects into leads, people that have booked calls with you, or a booked appointment, or a booked meeting, or a strategy call, or a scaling session. And then step 3 is converting them from a lead, someone who's booked a call with you, into a paying client or a customer. Okay, so this is not going to solve all your problems, but it's going to help you with the most important part. Step 1, actually finding prospects. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to open up my laptop and we'll get into all of these methods and show you live how to find your own client. All right, so method number 1 is going to be Instagram. This is one of my personal favorite methods of outreach, one that countless of our students use, even if they don't have a big social media following themselves. In fact, this page you see right here, I only started building this page after I scaled my agency. So before this, we were using pages much smaller than this. Now, for this video, we're going to assume that we're working with skincare companies. So to find these companies on Instagram, we've got a couple options. One of the most common is to come to the hashtag section and come to the search bar, type in skincare. Okay, I'm going to put in the hashtag symbol here. We'll see all of the hashtags in relation to skincare. So you've got big hashtags and small hashtags. Big hashtags here with millions of posts. And if we scroll down here, we'll see some of the smaller hashtags with 100K. So the hashtag I'm going to choose is skincare products. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind here is that on this hashtag, I can guarantee you that a lot of the content is not going to be from a skincare company, but in fact, it's going to be from an influencer or a brand ambassador. This is still good because if they tag the company, we can then click on the tag, check out the company and see what they're up to. Now on Instagram, you've got 2 sections, right? You've got top posts here. And then if you scroll down, you've got most recent. Typically, I'm going to stick to most recent because this shows me companies that are 1, posting recently, but 2, they're not top posts, right? So they don't have 1,000 likes. Maybe they only have 2 likes. And those are the type of clients that you're probably going to start off with. So we're going to click through a couple here and I'll give you my thoughts of would I work with this company. All right, so straight away you can see this is a probably pretty small page, yet 300 followers. The biggest red flag to me is that it's in a foreign language. However, if you speak that language, go for it. If you don't, I wouldn't recommend it. Next up, we've got a product here. Let me click in. Awesome. Okay, so 250 followers. It's in English, so that's obviously a good sign. And it seems like they're selling pretty much exclusively through WhatsApp. So would I reach out to this company? I personally would, because my agency works with a lot of startup companies that don't necessarily know what they're doing. Sometimes they don't have a website. And by helping them improve their social media, they now have more of an emphasis on why they should get a website and improve their e-commerce as well. So this is a yes from me. And we're going to look through just a couple more because we've got a lot to cover in this video. So let me just scroll back up to the top here, right? Let me have a click on one of these here. I want to see if these are influencer posts that we could use. Okay, so as you can see, this is all from pretty much the one company, pharmacy. Let's have a look. Absolutely massive company, not a company I would personally reach out to. If you offer a very high ticket service, this could make sense for sure. And the reason I wouldn't reach out here is not because I don't think we could help them. There's definitely still things we could help them with, such as some custom content, but it's the fact that they have so many followers. I just know it's going to be very difficult to get through to a decision maker in this company. However, don't let that discourage you. And the way I approach this is that if you have found the company and you even have a slight hint that they might be able to get value from what you do, I would still reach out. Many of the clients we have in my agency have, 100K or just under 100K followers. So it's not impossible. Okay, platform number 2 is LinkedIn. Now, For LinkedIn, you have, LinkedIn's regular search, and then you have Sales Navigator. We're not even going to look at Sales Navigator here because it costs money. And I know a lot of you will want to know the free areas or the free tools that you can use. And we actually recently paused our Sales Navigator account because, to be honest, it just doesn't perform as well for us as Instagram does. We get more ROI there. So we're just putting more of our efforts on there. So I'm going to come up here and just type in skincare. And so as you can see, I'm getting everything from a company to keywords. I'm going to go with the hashtag and we'll see what comes up here. And so this is going to be very, very similar to the approach we took on Instagram. We're literally just going to click through these posts, ideally find companies that are skincare companies. And as we can see here straight away, we can see this company Faces Canada. Here we have another company, this one is based out in Delhi. And you'll notice in this video, I'm not showing you anything groundbreaking, right? Like another one here, Willow Naturals. My point being is I want to show you how easy it really is to find prospects. People make it out to be so difficult, and people always tell me that it takes them hours to find 2 qualified leads. It really shouldn't take that long. If it's taking that long, it means that the type of business you're looking for is just so rare to find. And I would rather work in a niche or an industry where it's just easier to find companies. So if you're offering a service like, email marketing to companies and they have to have a minimum of, 40K a month in revenue to afford your service, that's not where I would start. I would start with the low hanging fruit, which are the companies that are lower than that, right? The ones that are starting every day of the week. There's like 130K new businesses started every single day. That's the low hanging fruit. Like that's the huge opportunity. And that's what I would go with. So method number 3 that we're going to look at is Etsy. Okay. If you're unfamiliar, basically people who sell on Etsy either are doing this out of their bedroom, selling some, jewelry that they make, or it's a full-time business. And for many, it's a full-time business, but they rely very heavily on Etsy. So there's an opportunity for you to, one, help them build up their social media so that they can drive sales to their own website. And if they don't have their own website, to help them build out that website. Or you could just help them with social media and drive traffic from social media to Etsy. So for the purpose of this video, again, for skincare, we can see there's already a category called self-care. So I just know there's going to be a lot of skincare in there, but I'm just going to type in skincare up here and we'll get this party started. And if you're enjoying this video, please do drop a like, let me know, give me some feedback, and I'll make more videos like this. So as you can see, right, this is from a super basic search. Obviously, we can filter this down, like we can look for things like free shipping, on sale, price-wise. If you're looking for high-end skincare, of course, you can go for like 50 to 100 euro or 100 euro plus. Colors, location, that's incredible, right? Because you could specify if you want them in Europe, US, or a different country. You can do that on LinkedIn as well. Just a little note there. So we're just going to keep this broad for the purpose of this video. Okay. So straight away, you can see, okay, there's products on here, right? There's people that are clearly selling, because this one right here has, 7,900 reviews. And this is an ad by an Etsy seller, meaning that they're running paid ads to this. That right there is a serious business. If we scroll down, you'll see the little text saying ad by Etsy seller disappears, which means that they're not running ads. So this is more up my alley, right? And these are more the companies I would look for. So this one right here, okay, let's have a look. So as you can see, when I click onto the profile of this company, there's a big button that says contact, right? And this is how you're going to contact this company. If you were doing this on Instagram, you can message people directly, message business owners directly there. Same with LinkedIn, you can message the business page, or you can message, in fact, I'm not sure if you can still message the business page. So in that case, you'll ideally go to the business page, find the owners and message them directly. And so obviously you're going to need an account, right? I don't actually use Etsy myself, so you're going to have to sign up for an account, but there you go. Pretty easy process, and if you know that your ideal client is selling products on Etsy, get on here. Untapped goldmine. Okay, so method number 4 is going to be Facebook groups. Now, for this particular niche that we're looking at, this is definitely not my favorite method. In fact, I would not use this method if you were trying to find e-commerce brands or basically anybody selling anything that's very, very low ticket. Facebook groups are much better for those that sell services, usually high ticket. Accountants, lawyers, online coaches, online consultants, they hang out in Facebook groups a lot. Whereas the owner of an e-commerce brand, yes, they will potentially, but I've just found that they don't hang out there as much. How this method works if you're completely new is that you search whatever it is you're looking for. You come to groups. You then click on all the groups that you find, do a quick little vet of them to see if it looks like there's going to be potential prospects in here, and basically join the groups. And when you join the groups, you've got a few options. One is you just add as many people as friends and start conversations with them. Hey, so you were in the X, Y, and Z group. Do you have an X, Y, and Z business yourself? Or you can start posting valuable content into the group. This overall is definitely not my favorite method. I know it works incredibly well for a lot of people, but I have found that it is slightly less hard to scale. It takes quite a lot of effort. It's not as simple as finding a business and messaging them. There's a lot of steps, right? You got to join groups, you got to request friends, you got to message them. There's more steps to the process. But overall, if you use one of these test out these methods and definitely come back to this video and let me know which one worked best for you. So that is a wrap. Hopefully you enjoyed that live walkthrough. You got some value and that was fun to record. I've not done really anything like that before here on YouTube and I definitely feel a little bit exposed, but happy to share the info with you guys. Have a great rest of your day and I will see you in the next video.